After waiting a decade for a new release, we are finally nearly a month away from having Pikmin 4 in our hands. I'm sure that I'm not the only one who sits around with ideas tumbling in my head about what I'd like to see. Hello everyone, you're watching Variety Television, and this is my Hopes and Speculations video. I'm gonna discuss all the things that I'm currently speculating based on the trailers and all the things that I just simply would hope to see. Today's video is sort of organized into 4 sections: story, characters, gameplay, and Pikmin. And with that being said, let's get into today's Pikmin 4 video. For starters, I have some new speculation on some story elements of the game. My original idea of us working for a passenger transport or vacation company was shot down faster than the rescue team that we're actually working as. We found out from the most recent trailer that we're on a rescue mission to save Olimar, but our team of rescuers crash lands on PNF 404, and these events are what kick off the game. This revelation answered a couple questions that I had, but it also gave me a few other questions as well. Like, why is Olimar on PNF 404 again, and what caused Olimar to crash and get stuck there in the first place? Well, I think as for the reason Olimar is there, it's quite likely that it's for the same reason as in Pikmin 3. He gets sent there by Hakatate Freight's president to make some extra money. Okay, but what causes him to crash or get stuck on PNF 404? Well, I still think this has to do with the Plasm Wraith of Pikmin 3. Spoiler warnings for Pikmin 3, by the way. The Plasm Wraith is this golden jelly monster with a weird affinity for Olimar. It kidnaps him and holds him in its home until the group of Alf, Brittany, and Charlie come to rescue him and reclaim the part that they need to get home. It's revealed in the ending cutscene of Pikmin 3 that the Plasm Wraith is not fully defeated. I truly believe that the Plasm Wraith is not finished with Olimar and probably recognized his ship, causing it to crash. If not, maybe it's taking out every ship it sees in hopes that one is Olimar, which could be the cause of our rescue team's crash as well. And that's really all I have for the story of the game right now, but I do have some ideas about the characters that sort of relate to the story, so let's talk about that next. Also, I don't have a way to wedge this into the characters section smoothly, so I'm just adding it here. I would really love to see a return of all of the previous cast of characters: Louie, Alf, Brittany, Charlie, and most importantly, the President, especially as a playable character again. Anyway, if you haven't seen the June 6 trailer, then you really missed something big. I have a link to my video about it in the description, but that trailer gave us a lot, including the reveal of a character creation system in the game. For the first time ever, the main character of a Pikmin game is going to be a character that the player gets to make. I think it's safe to assume that the player character is going to be the main character of Pikmin 4. I have some assumptions and speculations that are a little bit less safe though, so let's get into that. I think that after your rescue team crashes, you will only have access to your character at the very start. It was revealed that there are 6 members of the team, 7 if you include Ochi. I think your character and 3 others, including Shepard and Colin, will be controllable, while the other 2 assist the team in some other way. I don't think they would make the jump to 6 playable characters just yet. But now let's jump over to gameplay. It's pretty obvious that the cave systems from Pikmin 2 are making a return to this game, but what isn't obvious is how the overworld map is going to connect these caves. What I mean is that if you look at any non-cave location shown in the trailers, they all seem to take place in the same general area. It's either a backyard or a park or something, and then there's this house or office with solar panels. I'm leaning towards park because of the fountain and bench, but before we would see forests, beaches, snowscapes, all sorts of places. But now we're really only seeing this park. Why is that? My gut feeling, and this is really a huge hope of mine, is that this game will have elements of an open world game. I don't think it's going to be open world, but I think there are going to be a lot of elements of an open world game. We're going to explore the park starting from the crash site of the starship thingy, and as we expand our radius of exploration, we will recover members of the team that were scattered, the castaways, which will allow us to be more efficient and cover more ground each day. Except it won't be each day because of the quote-unquote element of open world nature of the game. There will be nighttime exploration segments. At least that's what I think. Where enemies are more hostile, but you can collect these starbit things for a good reward. They remind me a little bit of the gold nuggets from Pikmin 3, and they'll probably have to be collected one by one, and will most likely function as a currency. A currency for what, you ask? Well, my next gameplay speculation is that we will be able to unlock customizations for our character and equipment as we progress, and we will need these star bits to pay for our cool new suit colors and hairstyles. I don't really know if there's going to be a time limit for this game. I think it'll be gone like in Pikmin 2, allowing for focus on exploration. There will still be a sun meter though, but I don't think there will be an end of day sequence like before. Maybe a countdown till sunset and then a transition into darkness. And then you'll probably get the option to sleep through the night or continue exploring. Okay, now on to the Pikmin section of the video. We know thanks to the key art for Pikmin 4 that all types of Pikmin are available in this game, and I think that all will be available for us to use in the story for this reason alone. Pikmin games have always followed this trend. Purples and whites were available in Pikmin 3's missions, but not in the story, so they were not on the box. But they are on Pikmin 4's box, so will white and purple Pikmin finally have an onion? Obviously, I'm ignoring their existence in Hey Pikmin, and I think yes. I think we will get to see for the first time a complete Master Onion with all 8 Pikmin types. Red, yellow, blue, purple, white, rock, winged, and ice. Maybe they will have a new max amount of Pikmin on the field? 200? I don't know. Or they could just limit the amount of individual types you could have out at once. Ice Pikmin are interesting too. We've seen that they can freeze enemies or be used to solidify bodies of water, but is that it? Well, there will probably be icy air vents in the caves that Ice Pikmin can disable, similar to the fire or poison vents that we've seen in the past, but these will freeze your Pikmin if not taken out first. It would also be cool to see what new enemies will utilize the ice type. One obvious one could be like an icy blowhog, for example. Due to their rigid structure, I think the ice Pikmin will share the durability of the rock Pikmin, but not their abilities. What I mean is, whenever any Pikmin type gets stepped on, it gets crushed and dies immediately. All except for the rock Pikmin, which can't be squished because they are rocks, and I think Ice Pikmin will share this property, but they won't be able to break crystals or shatter glass walls, or else Rock Pikmin would be totally useless. Just like how Ice Pikmin can freeze the surface of water, but they don't help you do anything underwater, so Blue Pikmin are still very useful. It'll be really interesting to see how they handle that, but if you're interested in my Pikmin balancing ideas, let me know and I'll do a separate video about that. And I think that about covers my current speculations and ideas for now. There are a lot of these topics that I could go more in depth on, like enemies, Pikmin balancing, or the open world aspects that the game might have, and so on. So if you want to hear me talk more about any of these topics, just let me know in the comments and I'll cover it. Thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking as I'm still trying to build my channel and that helps out a lot. I really hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.